What's up, everybody? Welcome to HDpiano. My name is Kale, and in today's lesson we're going over Walking in My Sleep by Andrew McMahon in the Wilderness. In this part 1 video, I'll be teaching you how to play the verse to the song. Here's how that sounds. And there you have it. Pretty easy, some really simple chords to learn, and that's about it. So before we dive into this verse, I've got a question for everybody tuning in out there. How many of you walk in your sleep? I do, I definitely do, or at least I used to. I don't really know if I do anymore, but I did as a kid, and I guess there's no real way of knowing once you become an adult. But if any of you sleepwalk out there, comment below. I'd love to know that I'm not alone in my sleepwalking. All right, let's start talking about this verse a little bit. So we're starting off with a G-flat major chord, which means we'll play a G-flat with our middle finger actually in the left hand. And in the right hand, we're just going to play a G-flat with our thumb and a B-flat with our middle finger. Here's middle C, by the way, for reference. So we have this G-flat chord, and we're going to hold that out for 3 beats. So 1, 2, 3. And on beat 4, we're going to go up to an A-flat minor 7 chord. So our thumb is actually going to stay rooted on G-flat in our right hand this entire time. And we're just going to move up to a B in the right hand. And then in the left hand, we're just going to play an A flat with our pointer finger. So we have G flat for 3 beats, and then we have our A flat minor 7 with our thumb just staying exactly where it is. Then we're going to go to an E flat minor chord. So we're going to move down to an E flat with our pinky in the left hand. And in the right hand, we're going to keep that thumb where it is and move right back to a B flat with our middle finger. For just a nice basic E flat minor chord. And then we're going to play a B sus2 chord, so we're going to move up to a B with our thumb in the left hand. And then in the right hand, we keep our thumb on G flat, and we're going to play a D flat up top. And we're going to do that for 2 beats, and then on beats 3 and 4 in the right hand, we're going to move down to a G flat and a B flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to finally end things out with a nice G flat, return right back to where we started. So the first part of the verse goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple. Now that basically happens again with one variation. So we're going to go back to our G flat major, to our A flat minor, to our E flat minor, and then when we go to this B sus2, we're going to play our normal chord that we just learned, but on beats 3 and 4, instead of moving down to this, we're going to go up to a G flat and E flat. So it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just a slight little difference. And then at the end of each verse, they tag on these 2 extra bars that tie the verse with the chorus. And that starts off with an A flat minor chord. Just our right hand, so we're going to play an E flat with our thumb, an A flat with our middle finger, and a B with our pinky. And that holds out for 1 bar, and then while that's holding out, at the top of the next bar, we're going to move up to a D flat and a G flat, and just play those 2 notes together. And that's the entirety of the first verse. So let's try playing it together really slowly to make sure we're on the same page. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have it. That's the verse to Walking in My Sleep by Andrew McMahon in the Wilderness. Thanks as always for tuning in, and please consider subscribing below. Also, please follow us on Twitter at HDpiano, and you can tweet your song requests to us using the hashtag HDrequests. You can also like us on Facebook, where we're posting a bunch of great piano content. So go ahead and head over to HDpiano.com, home of the hybrid piano lesson, for part 2 of this lesson, where I teach you how to play the chorus of the song. See you guys over there.